The Komagata Maru incident is a significant event in history that depicts exclusion against those racialized, specifically against Indians in Canada. This event, however, is surprisingly not known by most. This ship, run by Gurdat Singh carrying 376 passengers, was denied entry to Vancouver due to the racist prejudices the immigration officers and government of Canada held against them. Due to the Continuous Journey Act, the ship was docked for 2 months after arrival, as they did not travel continuously from their place of birth. The officials of Vancouver were willing to make the passengers on board suffer, a significant part of Canadian history that shows its cruel and racist making. Dream Arteries is a collection of poems written by Finnur Dulai, presenting the different speculative emotions and perspectives that come from the Komagata Maru incident. Throughout his poems, the occurrence of time and how it is erased and renewed is ever present. Notably seen in My Name is Cecilia, You Called Me Savior Once, Dulai expresses how those on board erase their pasts to create new presents and futures in Canada, reminding us that this land, Canada, is built on muting the racialized other, stripping them of their individuality and culture, as homogenized objects in building this nation. For the passengers, rewriting the past is an integral part of surviving in the New World. With many having to leave their lives behind, they form new identities for their futures in this new world. The immigrant body is forced to experience displacement, leaving behind graves of not only their geographical homes, but their families as well. The identity they had before is dead, abandoned and buried in the land of their past, infected with this dead disease of forgetting. To have a future is to erase the past, fitting it to the ideals of the New World. This dead disease infests the bodies of the passengers, forcing them to erase their ethnicities. This symptom of imperialism is widespread, inflicting an enforced amnesia onto the passengers, burying their pasts in a grave of shame and abandonment. Upon entering this contact zone, they are stripped of their cultural backgrounds, made subordinate to whiteness. They are racialized to controlling images of who they should be, with no ethnicity, as Zulai says, devoid of who they once were. For this future of capital opportunity, the passengers are required to erase themselves and become subordinates, as objects, to building this white Canada. Despite the Komagata Maru incident being a fact of Canada's racist history, this part of history is forgotten. English Bay, the place where the incident happened, carries no trace of the incident, and is rather a space for leisure and festivities. This disease, however, has spread to future generations and is very much alive in the present. To forget appears to quell the pain of the past. This attempt to heal, however, is not successful, as forgetting leads to the rehearsal of past traumas. White supremacist ideologies run dominant in the present day, as seen with its rising cases of racial hate crimes. Those racialized are still forced to assimilate to whiteness and are still subordinated in building this nation. Dulai shatters this idea of the Canadian dream of a nation built on opportunity and peace, reminding us of its racist past.